I've got a box. It's right there. I already opened it because I've been getting so many packages that I wasn't sure what it was. So I just opened it. So let me show you what I got. It's pretty cool. Ta-da! No, I did not go to Galaxy's Edge. I wouldn't mind going, but it'd be awfully expensive just to get this. But somebody was selling this on eBay, and I had to have it. My buddy T. Cruz enlightened me to this little toy or model being sold. He said he picked up one on eBay, and so I was like, I got to get one too. So I grabbed it. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to compare it to a studio scale model kit that I've not put together because, again, zero free time right now. And I can compare it to this to see roughly, is it studio scale? Is it not? How accurate is it? I've not assembled mine, so I can actually take each individual part and hold it up there and compare it to what this toy has. Okay, it's a few pieces. Obviously, it would not fit in the box otherwise. Ooh. Let's do it like that. Put my hands around it. Oh. Oh, it's already on the base. That's cool. Got a page of instructions. Oh wow, that's... I don't think that's metal. I mean, it's heavy. It doesn't feel like metal. There's something in the bottom here. Nothing. Just a spacer. Okay. Okay, we got two wings and the sail fin, which I'm going to assume is going to go in there. I'm not going to snap it in just yet because I don't know if it can come back apart. So what I want to do... Oh, that's cool. Let's get this off of here. Man, that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, we got some laser etched acrylic down here on the bottom, and that's really the main thing I want to compare. Let's take... So that's the main sail there, but it goes all the way through the body, so all the way down to here. So it's this piece and that one combined. That looks pretty dead on, you know? I'm not gonna lie, that's angles that look the right. I mean, this isn't notched here, but I don't know that that matters because how that's gonna sit in there. Yeah, so yeah, this is probably just notched differently right there. So very cool. Right on the mark. Actually, I wanted to look at this, the panel lines here. So this is a little different. So this line on here goes all the way up. So I'd actually need to reference the photo lines to see who got it right. This could be the Obi-Wan version, like the Obi-Wan show version, and this could be more based on. But other than that, it looks pretty close. There's some differences here. These panel lines are a little different. Like this has a line here. There's a line here where it's not here. Yeah, pretty close. Not the same, but pretty close. Okay, so interesting. One side is etched, the other side is not. I assume the top side is that. Looks pretty close, and this is gonna, snap in, so it might be exactly right, but the shape is dead on. Like it's dead on. Like the angles are perfect pretty much. This is a hair wider. Like I have this butted up against the here, and it's like, you see that edge sticking proud? So it's a little bit different. There is no panel lines on either side. This does have this on the bottom, but there are no panel lines. So that's a little different. I don't think... Yeah. That's these guys. I could have that wrong. It could be this way. Yeah, it's this way. Something similar. These don't quite line up. Maybe I got the wrong one here. Something. Anyway, not the same, but pretty close. That's the bottom. Which I can't take this apart, it looks like. There are screws visible on the bottom. Not that you're viewing it from the bottom very often. But that goes there. Looks about the same. Various triangles. I think that goes underneath, I think. Well, these etched pieces look roughly the same size, same shape. Panel lines are more or less in the same places. There are little differences. They had access to They had access to the props, so I kind of wonder who's right. I don't know if Jason Eaton actually got his hands on the prop. Because I know he's had access to the archives at different times. So let's look at some of these greeblies here. There's one in particular I'm interested in seeing, because I noticed a lot of times on these toys the details are a lot softer because they can't go as deep. There's no assembly, there's not much assembly on this, so you just lose some detail. So here's the wheel. And that's like the tape dispenser thing. So that recess should be a lot deeper. I find the weathering on this will be a bit sloppy. I don't love it. So maybe at some point I'll order some more decals and replace them. I know I can get the decals. I bought them clearly. I have them already for this model kit, but I might pick up a second set and repaint this or something. I don't know. It's probably good enough, for most things. Most people are not going to notice or pay that close attention. All right, let's put this thing together now. 1, 2 steps. Put the sail on, put the wings on. You just push them in. This is why guys think they don't need instructions. Just see. Okay, I can't pull it apart. Uh-oh. Got a little droop. Oh, it's like rubber. Wonder how well that's going to hold up over time, but at least it won't snap off, I guess. They make a pill for that. Alright, this is actually really cool. I really dig it. I'm glad I bought it because it's actually decent reference for when I build the studio scale model. Basically the exact same thing almost. The details will be a little bit crisper, you know, and it won't be rubber. But it still gives me, like, you know, the shapes and everything like that. You know, like I can see, oh, this piece goes like this and this piece goes like that. There's physical relief, and I can match up the greeblies, you know, to all this little stuff on here. So the instructions, if they're lacking, I can at least look at this and maybe find the part, you know. Yeah, I'm actually really, really happy with that. It's actually kind of cool that it's a toy because that's what it was, you know, in the Obi-Wan show and in A New Hope. You know, he's swooping it around, and I don't know, I really dig it. It's also like it's a model that is also a toy, and it's also a prop, you know, that's actually used in the movie, you know, so it's kind of cool. And then it's, you know, one of Colin Cantwell's designs, which I'm always fond of. I still would love to see like a book of all his works together. You know, kind of like Lauren Peterson has the Sculpting a Galaxy, which is basically, you know, his work that he did in Star Wars and Indiana Jones. I think there might be a little bit of something else in there as well, but primarily that. You know, there's a Ralph McQuarrie book that's kind of, you know, goes on his whole career of art, including Star Wars and other things. Yeah, and there's a few other books out there. There's I think Phil Tippett book out there. I think it's Mad Gods and something. I can't remember. It's a new book, just recently came out. It's actually pretty cool. I do have that. I have a video for all of these 3 books as reviews. You can check out. I'll throw them down in the description. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. And yeah, I love it. Like I don't worry about it breaking. It wasn't extremely expensive, you know, compared to some of the things I have, you know, like, I don't know, like this guy. But yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed with all the details. They don't have everything there. I know that there's some missing decals, and like I said, the paint is it could be better. It's a little streaky and kind of sloppy, but from a distance, you know, like sitting on a shelf, this is going to look awesome. I mean, really cool. I think this is metal. It's just, I think they painted it with something to make it look brass and old, and makes it feel plastic on the surface. I mean, because it has the weight, and you can feel it in your hand. It's cool, but then you touch it, and it's like, oh, it's plasticky. It's a very weird thing. It's like, why don't you just use brass instead of paint something? I guess they wanted to be aged brass. Yeah, you know, whatever. But yeah, I know what I'm going to be doing. That's too fun. It's really fun. Just, you know what this makes me want to do? I really wish I had a motion control like apparatus, you know, I could hook up my camera to and, you know, do stuff like that, you know, make the camera zoom past it and make it look like it's flying, you know. That'd be fun. If I had free time. Alright guys. I'll throw some links in the description for the book reviews I talked about. I will... this is available on eBay, but you can also get it at the Galaxy's Edge. That's not paid promotion or anything like that. They didn't send me this. I'm not making any money off this. I'm just a nerd. But yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, please like, share, subscribe, all that. You know. And I'll talk to you here soon because I got another thing. And another thing.